we've got the package. I ordered it off in Temu, and it only took, you said about 3 days?
That's the quickest I've gotten any Temu order ever.
I'm surprised it survived because this part is ripped open. But fortunately, everything, they managed to keep everything intact or with it.
Right.
The whole 8 feet by 300 feet roll got a little weight on it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Well, I mean, I knew it'd be kind of heavy.
With this, I did not use titebond 2. So I would suggest using titebond 2 throughout the whole process. Don't worry about any kind of other adhesive or anything. Just put a nice coat of titebond 2 on it and just take it from there. The titebond 2 is going to protect it, and if it's good enough for the outside to PMF it, to wrap it, then it should be good enough for all other applications. I've seen 2 methods. Using the first and most popular one for PMF is using a drop cloth, canvas drop cloth. I like it, it's durable, it holds up. The only thing with using the drop cloth, it is heavy. It gets heavy and it really adds a lot of weight to the structure. And I discovered that just by covering these. These here went from like ounces to pounds. One other alternative to canvas, I've only seen 2 people use this that have tried it, and they go over using landscape fabric. Landscape fabric is much more lighter. I chose the woven kind, and this one here I did with the non-woven. This here roll is 8 feet by 300 feet, and I found it on Temu for, they were running a little special sale or whatever, you know, they always got something cheap, good prices on it. But this here was $32, and the whole roll itself weighs 46, right at 47 pounds, and I'm not gonna even use, hey, it's way lighter than adding up these canvases. This one here is the type, is the fabric I've seen most of the videos, most of them using this type material. I'm gonna try this material, and the thing is, if I don't like it, then this here will be my first skin, and I can come back and add the canvas if that's what it boils down to. But I'm hoping this here is going to give me a nice covering with the titebond. It's going to seal it, and hopefully, well, enough talk. Let's get into it. Now I decided to go with an 8-foot roll because it will cover a whole section, and I won't have to worry about a crease line or seam being in the material. That's one other reason I decided to go with this as opposed to the canvas. Once again, due to the weight and not having to deal with the crease. It's folded in half, so I'm going to get this measured out, and then we'll unfold it and apply it. what's known as PMF is poor man fiberglass, and it's basically using canvas material with your titebond 2. I've seen 2 videos where they have used landscape fabric to screen or PMF their Foamies. I ordered this one off of Temu. It's an 8 by 300 feet roll, and it was $32. The 9 by 12 canvas, they are $15 at Harbor Freight. And I picked this here roll up 4 feet by 200 feet at the HD for $75, $76. This is the one you want to use. Once you start using canvas and getting the glue in it, this canvas it gets pretty heavy. Now this here roll is what I want, because it's really light, much more lighter than the other 2. The only thing is I couldn't find this here type material in an 8 feet roll, so I have to go 4 feet, which I'm gonna have to overlap it. I do like this because I can cover the whole section with one piece, but I don't like the way it sits, and I'm gonna show you that. But I just wanted to go over this real quick. This is the type material you want to use, the non-woven. The woven, I'm going to show you how it sits. Now what I don't like is how, you see how it's separated in areas where it didn't take. Maybe if I put more glue, I'm hoping as I get ready to drench it in glue, I'm going to put another coat on this. Perhaps it will suck it in and make it stick, but that will be a problem in the future because it's like an airspace under there, and it's not really smoothing out. So once again, do not use this type material. This is the material you want to use. Not this. It will still come in handy because I have landscaping projects I need to work on. Okay, something I'd like to point out. With the woven material, see how it's separating? That's another reason you don't want to use it. So I'm gonna get this first coat down and let it dry, and then I'm gonna see how many coats it will take to actually seal it. So I'm gonna give this a few minutes to dry, come back and we'll see how it's looking and add a second coat. Okay, so this here is another top reason why you don't want to use that woven fabric. See, it's not soaking it in like it will the other type fabric, the non-woven fabric. So I'm gonna let this dry, and hopefully once it dries, when I put the other coat on, it will seep down in the low spots and fill those in. But I'm gonna see how it works out. This is why we do it, so we can show you what not to do as well. Okay, first I want to see how it works straight out the bottle. I'm afraid it's still, at the same time, it's got a little bite, but I don't think it's gonna hold. So like I said, I'm gonna let this dry overnight, come back, peel it off, and once this here is dry, you might be able to flip it over and use it for something, but it's not going to be used for PMF. I like the way it laid, how it did end up smoothing out, but the non-woven is going to work even better. You know what? I'm not even up to letting it dry in place. I don't want to cause any more problems than what it's worth already. So that's all I'm gonna do with this for the moment. And this, the woven landscape fabric, that material is a no-no. Do not attempt to use it. Okay, now that the sun has time to beat on this for a little while, it is finally dry, and it sat out all night. Well, when I pulled it off and put it out, it sat out until morning, and even before the sun came up, it was still, the glue was still wet. And now it's finally dry. I'm gonna fold this up, wrap it back up, and like I said, use it somewhere. So we had some rain to come through last night, and this did not hold up or adhere to the foam the way I would like for it to. So I just took it off, and like I said, when the rain came through, I decided to use it as a covering to cover my boards. However, it does seems to repel water pretty good. It holds up, the water has not seeped through, and at the same time, I'm wondering, is that whitening of the glue, the softening of the glue. And it does seems to be separating. So I don't know how much it will hold up underwater. Like this here will be constant water, so there's no telling how long it will hold, but I'm gonna see. But it worked pretty good for the moment to give me covering. And this here is just your regular tarp. which is basically, it's tighter woven, but I really can't tell a lot. As a matter of fact, it looks pretty much the same as the lamb fabric, and this is just a regular tarp. But that's how it held up.